it's Sam. I have so many empties. I think it must be 2 months since I've done them, so I figured I would just do them because my pile is overflowing and it's getting like insane. So the very first thing I used up is the 310T. Actually, Jay used this up. This is really great for bloating. He has this every single morning and then he has a different one at nighttime. But he said that it really helps just to kind of get rid of the bloat. The nighttime one is really good for like if you just need to be cleaned out. That sounds gross, but it really does work. And I actually used to take this one as well, but then I just, you know, get distracted and then I forget. But he really likes that one. The next thing I used up was the Blender Cleanser Solid from Beauty Blender. I love cleaning my beauty blenders with that. I tried the Dr. Bronner's, but I feel like it makes my beauty blender dry and crack a lot quicker, so I always use the solid one. Next is the Fresh Cut Lilacs from Bath & Body Works. This one was so good, you guys. If you like the smell of lilacs, you need to get this candle. It smells amazing. It makes the whole room smell super good. It lasts a really long time. It's really a nice candle. And then I also used up the Modern Blush French Lavender. This one also was very nice. This one like made the whole room smell really good as well. I also used up the Rose and Prosecco Scentbird candle. These ones are also really nice. They're great to keep in bathrooms because they're a little bit smaller, but they make your whole bathroom smell super yummy, and I love the Rose and Prosecco. It's really yummy. Sun lotion from Moroccan Oil. This stuff is amazing. It's the SPF, I think it's SPF 30, but it feels like a milk. It's like really lightweight. It rubs in really quickly. It's very just almost like watery, kind of like, yeah, it's like a milk, but it works so well. It smells really good. It doesn't leave you feeling greasy or sticky, so I highly recommend this one. I just am obsessed. It's such a good sunscreen. And then of course I used up my Downy Ultra Fresh. You guys know I love that. I actually used up 2 of those. And then I also used up 2 of the Persil Pro Clean. This one is the Deep Clean. I think I normally get the Intense Fresh, but they didn't have it that time. They were out, so that one was the regular. But this is the one I usually like. It's the Intense Fresh Deep Clean. It just smells a little bit stronger, but it's just amazing. If you want your laundry to smell really good, those 2 together, the Downy and the Persil, amazing. Then I used up the Clorox Scentiva Toilet Cleaning Gel. This one smells really good and it works really well. It's lavender, but it's jasmine as well. And it doesn't smell like lavender to me. It smells more like jasmine. It just has a really nice floral scent and it makes your whole bathroom smell really good when you clean the toilet. So I love that. That was something I would definitely repurchase. And then I also used up the Everspring Down to Earth, Geranium and Herbs dish soap. It's nice, it's gentle. The smell, honestly, I don't know, I was hoping it would be yummier. It's like nice, but like as you use it more, you're like, I don't know if I love that one so much. But it does do a good job of not drying out your hands and cleaning your dishes, and it looks really cute on your countertop. And then we used up the Method Anti-Bac Bathroom Cleaner. This one kind of smells minty. I really like these for the bathroom because they make the bathroom smell really fresh. They work really good. They're antibacterial. And then I also used up the Method Daily Shower. This you just spray on your shower. You don't have to rinse it or anything, and you just spray it every time you're about to get out. I have so many, you guys. This is gonna be the longest video ever. So that's why I'm trying to go really fast, because I just like know it's gonna take forever because I have so many. Okay, the next is the No Mo Bush. Now these are waxing strips. So they're they're wax, and they're basically strips, and you just rub them in your hands, pop it on. I've been doing my bikini line myself, and then you rip it off. These ones aren't quite as strong as like my actual melted wax. However, if you are going on a trip, or if you just need to do a quick cleanup in between waxes because you're like, dang, I am actually going to the beach or I'm going to the pool, and you have like a little bit of strays, I would definitely recommend these. But I wouldn't recommend using these if you're like full on like needing a straight up wax, because they will still leave a few hairs. So they're great for touch-ups and cleanups in between, but not great for like doing the whole thing. I did do my whole thing last time, but with these, but it took so many, like I had to keep on going over the same patch. So I would just recommend this for like a nice little touch up. But they're amazing, and you can find them at Ulta, and they're just so convenient for like if you are going to be out going on holiday. Okay, then we used up the Orlando Peta Play Atmos Shield Hair Protectant Spray. This is really nice if you just want to like let your hair dry naturally and just like leave it kind of wavy. It's also great if you're like, I use it on Lily's hair a lot to like put her hair up when she wants a braid or a ponytail, because it kind of just keeps everything like in place. but it adds a nice bit of texture and kind of just like, it kind of just coats the hair so that it's not fluffy or like fuzzy. Then we used up the Body Shop Ginger hair shampoo. This is for Jay. It's great if you have itchy, flaky, dry scalp. It'll take your dandruff away in no time. Like, it's such a good, like, more natural option if you do have dandruff. And he gets like actual like little bumps on his head if he doesn't use it, and then as soon as he starts using it again, his head's fine. Then I used up the Unite 7 Seconds Condition Leave-In Detangler. This is amazing. It's such a great leave-in conditioner. I'm obsessed. I've used it for such a long time now. I just keep on repurchasing. It smells super good. It doesn't leave your hair like weighed down or greasy. It's amazing to just let your hair dry naturally if you want it to just be kind of like that's what I have in my hair right now. But it's also great to put in your hair every single time you get out of the shower. If you're going to be blow drying, it doesn't weigh it down or feel producty. Okay, next I used up the Amande shower oil from L'Occitane. This, it doesn't lather quite as much as I like, but it does smell really good and it leaves your skin really moisturized. So if you're like into shower oils, then I would definitely recommend that because it has that sweet kind of almondy scent. But I prefer more of like a foamy lather. I mean, it does lather, but it's just not quite as much. So I think it's really great for people who have dry skin because it's really moisturizing. Okay, then I used up my Sarah Miracle Ageless Delight Beauty Chocolates. You guys, these are so yummy, and they are actually supposed to help with your skin from the inside out. So they are going to smooth fine lines and wrinkles in 3 weeks. And I feel like whenever I use these or eat them, I do feel like my skin looks nicer and just kind of has a nice kind of just glow and just looks better. And they're also really yummy, and they are also free of preservatives and all 8 allergens: milk, eggs, fish, crustacean, shellfish, tree nuts, peanuts, wheat, and soybeans. Next, I used up the Moroccan Oil Body Shower Milk. This is amazing. I'm obsessed with this one. It smells so good. It lathers really well. It's creamy, but it feels like it's getting you really clean, and it leaves your skin so moisturized and just delightful, and it smells so good. And I love the tube, how it squeezes. It's just so amazing. Highly recommend that one. I also used up the Blonda Daily Conditioner from Unite. This is the best purple shampoo. Where's the conditioner? I have a conditioner as well that I used up, but I don't know where that went. That's weird. But yeah, if you have blonde hair, we have well water, and even though I got a filter, it's still, because the clay is so rich here, the water, it stains my hair yellow really, really bad, and it's super frustrating. And so I have to use this pretty much every other wash, otherwise my hair will be pea yellow. I mean, it's kind of already yellowish at the moment, but this is amazing. It smells really good, like grape jam. Okay, then I used up the Beauty by Design Purify number 147 Radiant Cleanser. I love this cleanser. I think it's like $28, so it's not super expensive. It's so good. Next, we used up the Fairy Tales Rosemary Repel Conditioning Spray for lice prevention. I'm like so paranoid about ticks and lice since we moved here. Luckily, the kids never got lice this school year, thank goodness, but I kept her hair up in a ponytail and a braid at all times. It's just nice to know that you, like, I don't know if it actually works, but they didn't get lice, so that's all I care about. I also used up the Honest Co. Multi-Surface Coastal Surf Spray. Didn't really like the scent of this one. It was a bit strong. We also used up the Vitafusion Multivites. We take these are just like little gummies that you can take every single day. Okay, then I used up the Briochio Be Gentle, Be Kind Kale and Apple Superfood Conditioner. This is such a great shampoo and conditioner, or I'm sorry, conditioner. The shampoo is in here as well. It's a really great little set. I love it. It cleans your hair so well. It conditions your hair so well. It makes your hair so shiny and just like really, really nice. So this is probably my second favorite to the banana shampoo, and it's still kind of like more of a kind of friendly, like earth friendly, kind of more natural conditioner and shampoo. So I highly recommend those ones. I think they're just a really nice, very gentle, but like effective cleansing and conditioner. Okay, then I used up the Deluxe Gradual Tan in Dark from Loving Tan. That's currently what I have on at the moment. I really like this. Whenever I wear this, I get a lot of compliments on my tan. I usually do a self tanner first, like a straight up self tanner, and then I keep it up with this. and this is really good. The only thing I notice about Loving Tan, and it happens with their self tanners as well, is that it does make your skin a little dry. So I just recommend using like a body oil or like a really moisturizing body cream or body butter in between, because I've just noticed that whenever I use it, I end up getting a little bit just dry on my body. But the tan it gives you is so good, and that's a gradual tan. If you get the medium, it's not nearly as intense. I get the dark, and then it literally looks like a self tanner for me, and it lasts a lot longer than if you just use a self tanner alone without the gradual tan. So I highly recommend that. I think that's probably my favorite product from Loving Tan, because you can layer it over any other self tanner that you use to just extend your tan and keep it lasting a lot longer. And then this is the Viva La Juicy Glacé. This was one of my Scentbirds. It's the Juicy Couture. Love this. This one smells so good. I also used up the Ellis West perfume. This one was actually really nice as well. I liked this, and Jay gave me a lot of compliments when I wore that one. I also used up the Skin Better Science Alpha Ret Exfoliating Peel Pad from Skin Better. This was really nice. It's like a little just pad, and you just basically rub it all over your face, and it's supposed to, I think it's supposed to just like exfoliate your skin without like beads, and it makes your skin like feel really just like clean and glowy. I used up a NARS translucent, what is it called? Light reflecting setting powder in translucent crystal. I just love this underneath the eyes. It just really does smooth everything out so well. I always end up going back to it because it just looks so fine on the skin. Next, I used up the Vanilla Bean and Heliotrope Scentbird Candle. This one is so yummy. This one's probably my favorite scent. It is so good. Next, I used up the Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist. You guys know this is like my holy grail setting spray. I'm obsessed. I love it so much. It gives you the most gorgeous glow to your skin without being dewy, but it keeps your makeup looking so gorgeous, and just like it melts all of your powders into your face so well, and it just makes your skin glow. I got the recommendation from Jaclyn Hill initially, and I was just like, well, her skin always looks amazing, so I'm gonna try it, and I literally cannot live without it. I'm obsessed, and the bottle is also really beautiful, but it has little gold flakes in it. It's so good. I used up another No Mo Bush. I also used up the Pineapple and White Amber Scentbird. This one I think smells really fruity. Yeah, that one smells like, I mean, it's Pineapple and White Amber. It does smell kind of ambery, but there's definitely a sweetness of the pineapple. Again, all of the Scentbird candles are amazing. I highly recommend them. And then I used up the Moroccan Oil Beach Wave Mousse. This is amazing. I used it in Phoenix's hair. It keeps his hair is very difficult in the front because it always wants to come forward. And this one works really well at just keeping it in place, but like not making it crusty or like greasy looking. And it smells so yummy. I also used up the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. This is also really nice. It doesn't give you the glow, and I felt like it dried my skin out just a titch. So if you are oily, you might really like this one. But I prefer the Farsali over it, but I do think this is also a really great option if you don't want as much glow. And then I used up the Cocoa Brown by Marissa Carter Dark Shade 1 Hour Tan Mousse. Now this is what I do. So I put this on. I'm amazed by this. It's just so good. It's from Boohoo. I think it's like $8. And then you put this on day one, you leave it on all day long, you sleep with it, and then the next morning you shower it off. And then I apply this, and then I won't have to apply this until like 2 or 3 days, and then I'll apply this again, and then I'll apply it probably one more time, and then I'll scrub it all off and redo this. So it's like a little cycle, but these two together, best friends. Okay, then I used up the Celery by Celery Kemble. I hope I've said that wrong. Right? Celery? I don't know. It's the Sweet Peony. I think I got this from TJ Maxx. I wasn't very impressed with that one, to be honest. It didn't really linger very well. I get so many questions about my favorite vitamin C. Beauty Stat has a really great one, but it's a little bit less serum-y and more kind of mattifying. I really like the way that this one sits underneath makeup. I ended up using the Beauty Stat one more at nighttime because I preferred the way this one looked underneath my makeup because I wanted to have that glow. And the Beauty Stat vitamin C one, it's a bit more matte. But this one is just such a beautiful serum. It is a little pricey, but it's the Sunday Riley CEO Rapid Flash Brightening Serum. I think technically the Beauty Stat has more vitamin C in it, and it's stable. So from the first pump to the last pump, it's completely the same. Whereas I've noticed with the Sunday Riley, when you have used it for a little bit, you'll start to notice a little discoloration. So I think that the Beauty Stat technically is probably a better form of vitamin C, but I prefer the way this one looks on my skin in the morning underneath my makeup. But it is such a great vitamin C. It's really, really nice, and it just feels really good. It gives you such a beautiful glow, and I do feel like it helped a lot with my texture. So I'm definitely going to be repurchasing that one. Jay used up the ginger conditioner that goes with the Body Shop shampoo. I used up the Detox Dry Shampoo from Dry Bar. I've noticed that my hair is, since my hair is a little darker, it doesn't work quite as well as when I was platinum. I think that one's really great for like if you have really, really blonde hair, but if you kind of have more of a natural blonde at the root, it doesn't work quite as well for me because it looks a little gray and ashy up there, which is why I loved it so much when I was platinum. I get a lot of questions about how I keep my teeth white. Number one, I don't drink soda. Number two, I really don't drink very much coffee. I drink tea occasionally, but not a whole lot. But I use this and I swear by it. It's amazing. I also use the Crest White Strips like twice a year. This is the Crest 3D White Glamorous White Toothpaste. It's amazing. You guys, you don't even need to whiten your teeth, but maybe once or twice a year if you use this every single day. And it's so good, and it really just helps to keep the stains off of your teeth, and it makes them so white. It's so amazing. Next is the Secret Clinical Strength Smooth Solid Stress Response. So I was using this and I noticed that my armpits were starting to get really uncomfortable looking and like kind of raw and just kind of like bumpy, but like discolored as well. And I was like, what the crap is going on? So I asked my sister, I'm like, what, have you ever had that problem with your armpits? Like, what are you using? Because her armpits look really nice. And so she got me turned on to the Dove one, which I'll have to talk about in another video because it's so good. And I feel like I haven't shaved. Have I? Maybe I have. But ever since I started using it, like I have a little bit of discoloration right there. I know armpits are so gross. I really hate them. But they look so much better. Like they were starting to get really kind of like brown and just like not looking cute under there, and I was getting so self-conscious. And I feel like ever since I switched deodorants, it's like it's more moisturized under there. The skin is looking a lot nicer. I don't smell quite as nice because I feel like the stress response works so well, but I think it was just drying my armpits out and the skin was getting really just irritated under there. Then Jay used up the Crest Gum Detoxify. This is really great if you have like just problems with your gums, receding gums. It's just basically meant for gum health. So I highly recommend that one if you are someone who has to be careful about your gums. And then I also used up the Fenty Butter Instant Retouch Setting Powder. This was like the little sample, and then I purchased the big one. I'm still using that for this part of my face, and then I use the NARS for this part of my face. But it's a great setting powder. Really good at controlling the oil as well, I've noticed. Look at this, what a disaster. Juno & Co. makeup sponge. I love these. They're super cheap on Amazon. You can buy a 4-pack for like 20 bucks. I used up a little sample of the Estee Lauder Double Wear in 2N2. And I also used up a small little travel size fountain sealer from Tarte. Love this foundation. I bought the full size of this. I'm in the color 42N, and I mix it with my Revlon Color Stay. I'm not wearing it today though. Today I have on the Pacifica one. I keep on going back and forth. Like sometimes I like it and then sometimes I don't. So I'm testing it out again because I was gonna give a review, but I feel like I'm kind of, sometimes first impressions for me, like, you can't make up your mind in one try. So I've been trying to just like try stuff out before I do a first impressions, if you know what I mean. Because I feel like sometimes you can change your mind. Like, because one day I loved it, and then the second day I hated it, and then today I'm like, I don't know, I'm kind of in the middle. So yeah, I'm just really giving it a good go. But I think at the moment it looks really nice, but I've noticed that when you put powders on top of it, it looks kind of speckly, which I don't like. This is the KKW Crystal Gardenia Citrus. I like this perfume. It's really, really nice. So yeah, it's like really fresh, very citrusy, very just like summer and spring appropriate. It's not too much. So if you just want to feel like just clean and fresh and like citrusy, then you'll like that one. And then last but not least, I used up my little, I think these are by Chic razor for my face. I love these. They're amazing. Like if you're going to shave your face, you got to use these ones. You guys, they are so amazing. They're so great. You can never, like, I've never cut myself. They never give me any kind of irritation or anything. They give such a close, smooth shave that your skin is like just butter. It's delish. So that is everything. I told you it was going to be long, you guys. I used up so many things. Like I said, I think this is for, what are we in right now? I think it's for May and possibly April and then part of June. It's been a long time, so I don't know. Maybe it's one and a half months. I'm not sure, but there you go. There's everything. I'm gonna link it all down below for you guys. Hopefully I have helped make your decision if you were eyeing any of these products. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys all so very much, and I hope you guys all have a great week.